This meteor garlic is worth 10 billion Japanese yen. Eat just one clove of it. You will turn into a powerfully muscular warrior. Still, preparing this ingredient is incredibly tough. The garlic has absorbed natural energy all year round, while it boasts extraordinary effects. Its outer shell has grown extremely hard as a result. One wrong move, all of its nutrients will be lost completely. This tough task eventually fell to Komatsu. Komatsu is an outstanding chef, yet he struggled for a long time without even peeling off the outer skin. Seeing this, Leib wore a triumphant grin. If things kept going like this, they would never get to taste the garlic. But in the next instant, Leib was totally stunned. Komatsu figured out how to peel the garlic. First, Komatsu roasted the garlic over high heat. Then he used a small knife to cut through the surface fibers. The blade glided smoothly across the skin. Soon enough, Komatsu peeled off every bit of the outer layer. Strangely enough, when Komatsu tried to cut the garlic flesh, the fibers inside shifted direction on their own. No matter what methods Komatsu tried, his knife just could not pierce the flesh. Leib thought Komatsu had run out of ideas. Komatsu suddenly fetched some cabbages. He soaked the sliced cabbages in hot water for 2 minutes. After that, he attached the cabbage leaves to the garlic. Leib looked on in confusion. Komatsu explained that these cabbages host plenty of microbes. They can break down even the toughest garlic flesh with ease. Leib was utterly amazed by Komatsu's skill. Komatsu focused all his attention on preparing the garlic. He had no idea that Leib behind him had neutralized the venom inside his body and wore an ominous smile. All of a sudden, Leib grabbed Komatsu from behind. He slowly reached for Komatsu's kitchen knife. Surprisingly, Leib only wanted to show Komatsu where to make the cuts. Komatsu let out a sigh of relief. Back in his younger days, Leib was poor and lonely, but he had always held a deep passion for cooking. Looking at Komatsu, he saw a reflection of his younger self. That was why he decided to lend a hand. Working together, the two finally finished preparing the meteor garlic. Komatsu and Leib brought it out for everyone to see. Toriko looked utterly shocked. Koko simply smiled faintly. He had expected everything to turn out this way. Koko believed that with Komatsu's influence, Leib would cast off the darkness in his heart and rediscover his original dream of being a chef. The moment the giant pot lid was lifted, everyone froze in place. The garlic was simply enormous. No one knew where to start eating. Just then, a drop of golden liquid trickled down from the top of the garlic. In the next second, the garlic shot into the sky like a cannonball. It then burst into a brilliant shower of sparks. Everyone watching broke into joyful smiles. After the fireworks faded away, a golden meteor landed right on the plate. This was the true form of the meteor garlic. Once the smoke cleared, the garlic split automatically into 5 equal portions. Everyone quickly picked up the garlic cloves. Komatsu let out a sudden scream. He had transformed into a muscular brute. It was not just Komatsu. Everyone who ate the cloves bulked up massively. Koko's transformation was the most dramatic of all. He looked like a completely different person. Seeing everyone turn into muscular warriors, Toriko eagerly took a bite of the clove. His mind was blown the second he tasted it. The flavor was 10,000 times better than premium Wagyu beef. While everyone celebrated their new physiques, Leib sank into deep thought. In the end, he decided to hand over the gourmet casino to Aimaru. He would set off to find the true path of a chef. A man spent $1 billion just to feed a single bite of food to his pet. His pet turned out to be the legendary Loch Ness monster. Competitors lined up with all kinds of delicacies to compete for the $1 billion prize, yet nobody managed to succeed. Toriko and his friends spotted something unusual. Deprived of sweets for a long time, the monster suffered muscle atrophy. Its body gave off a strong ketone odor. It would soon lose its life without sweet food. Only world-class desserts could save it. The group held different opinions on the choice of sweets. Time was running out. They decided to split up to search separately. Toriko headed to Forest Island. The dragon-shaped fruit there was favored by dragon species. The monster's ancestors belonged to the dragon clan. Sunny traveled deep into the ocean to find milk whales. Their milk boasted sweetness 10,000 times stronger than that of land mammals. Koko used divination skills to locate honey dragons. Their rich, fragrant honey appealed even to picky dragons. While they gathered ingredients, other challengers kept offering various dishes. The monster refused every bite. Even rare flowers used for fine wine failed to arouse its appetite. A man stepped forward dressed in a princess outfit. He claimed dragons often kidnapped princesses. He tried getting close to feed the monster. Surprisingly, the monster showed slight curiosity. It swallowed the man whole before spitting him out in disgust. Sunny came back first with whale milk. The monster took interest in food for the first time, yet turned away after just a sniff. Koko returned with dragon honey. The monster still refused to eat after smelling it. Toriko appeared confidently with dragon fruit. The creature grew greatly fascinated. Despite everyone's high hopes, it still refused to take a bite. The wealthy man grew dissatisfied, thinking Toriko's team was no better than others. The monster suddenly flew into a rage, glancing repeatedly between the 3 ingredients. Komatsu suddenly figured out the truth. He asked his partners to hand over all the ingredients. He knew how to make the monster eat. Soon, a super ice cream blended from 3 premium ingredients was presented before everyone. All people looked forward to the treat. The rich man prepared to feed it personally. The outcome lived up to expectations. The monster finally ate the ice cream. Nutrients flowed through its body, restoring its vitality completely. The man recalled their first encounter. The monster had ice cream back then. It had been longing for this taste all along. Just as everyone celebrated, the monster underwent sudden transformation. It stopped eating because it had reached adulthood and needed to return to its homeland. It stayed behind out of attachment to its owner. It wanted one last taste of ice cream to mark their precious bond. It left a plump giant apple as its final gift. A boy kindly saved a young girl who nearly fell to her death. Unexpectedly, the girl fell head over heels for him right away. She even took the initiative to hand him a bouquet of flowers. She openly said she wanted to marry Ranma. Little did anyone know there was sleeping drug hidden in the flowers. Ranma instantly felt weak all over his body. He was pinned down on the ground. Just as Black Rose was about to succeed, Akane rushed over in time. She immediately put an end to this ambiguous advance. Still, Black Rose refused to give up easily. She took revenge on Akane on their way to school the next day. She also kept pestering Ranma non-stop. Even when Ranma told her he was Akane's fiancé, Black Rose still would not back down. She suggested competing fairly for Ranma through combat gymnastics. She left directly without waiting for Akane's reply. Kuno patted Ranma on the side. He jokingly called him brother-in-law. He thought if his sister married Ranma, no one would stand in his way to win Akane's heart. Ranma finally figured it out. Black Rose and Kuno were siblings. To get rid of Black Rose's harassment, Ranma started giving Akane intense special training. Akane accidentally fell down during practice. She badly injured her ankle. She was completely unable to join the competition. Everyone decided Ranma should take her place in the match. The scheduled competition day soon arrived. Akane wanted to send a substitute to compete instead. Black Rose pretended to shake hands with Ranma. Akane stopped her move in advance. She foiled Black Rose's tricky plan. The official match finally began. Both competitors shook hands politely. Black Rose suddenly pointed aside to distract Ranma, while Ranma turned his head away. She quickly locked a chain onto Ranma's wrist. A little pig was tied to the other end of the chain. After causing Ranma huge trouble, Black Rose launched her fierce attack. Her moves were extremely ruthless, yet she could not defeat Ranma at all. Black Rose grew extremely anxious. At this moment, Ranma's father carried a pot of hot tea over. Black Rose snatched the pot with a ribbon. She planned to use boiling hot water as her weapon. Ranma hated transforming in public. He leaped high to dodge the attack. Black Rose smashed the teapot on purpose. The hot water turned Ranma back into a boy. In this critical moment, Akane turned on the fire hydrant. Ranma was soaked by cold running water. Ranma changed back into a girl once again. She ended the whole match with one single strike. Everyone thought all troubles were over. Black Rose went back on her word once more. She gave up chasing male Ranma as promised, but she immediately set her sights on female Ranma instead. The girl broke into the school. She was dead set on taking the boy's life. Luckily, Ranma dodged the attack. He tossed the quilt off his body right away. He vanished right in front of Shampoo in the blink of an eye. After that, Akane told Shampoo that Ranma had run outside. Upon hearing this, Shampoo immediately chased after him. No sooner had Shampoo left than Akane opened the metal locker. Ranma had been hiding inside it all along. Akane was full of confusion. She wondered where Ranma had met a girl like this. To understand what happened, we have to go back a few months. Back then, Ranma and his father went to train. A tour guide led them to a place called the Musk Dynasty Village. Only women lived in this village, and they held fighting skills in high regard. While in his female form, Ranma accidentally ate the grand prize of a tournament. This enraged Shampoo, the tournament winner. She challenged Ranma to a fight. Ranma accepted without hesitation. He knocked Shampoo back with just one move. What Ranma never expected was that right after his victory, Shampoo walked up to him and kissed him on the cheek. The guide was utterly shocked at the sight. He quickly pulled Ranma and fled the village. That kiss was known as the kiss of death. The women of the tribe had extremely strong pride. If a tribeswoman lost a fight and chose to kiss someone, she would hunt that person to the ends of the earth. 4 months after that, Ranma kept running from Shampoo's pursuit. Even after he returned to Japan, she still never let him go. Akane found this hard to believe. Shampoo looked so cute, and she could not tell the girl was so relentless. The two had just gotten home when they found Shampoo was already there. Once she realized the young man before her was Ranma, Shampoo suddenly grew wary. Just then, Ryoga arrived in his human form. He knew the whole story well. He wanted to stir up trouble for Ranma and force him to turn into a girl on the spot. At that moment, Shampoo suddenly attacked Akane. She demanded that Akane hand over female Ranma. Convinced Akane was hiding her, Ranma stepped forward to stop Shampoo. During their scuffle, he accidentally knocked her unconscious. Ranma was filled with panic. He feared he would be hunted down even in his male form. Shampoo soon woke up. Ranma rushed to explain it was just an accident, and that it did not count as an official match. Yet Shampoo wore a mischievous grin. She leaned in and kissed him straight away. It turned out that per the rules of the Musk dynasty, if a tribeswoman was defeated by an outsider girl, she would give the foe the kiss of death and kill him. But if she lost to a man, she was bound to marry him. After learning that Akane was engaged to Ranma, Shampoo gave Akane the kiss of death as well. Akane accepted her challenge and decided to settle things once and for all. Ranma heard about the fight and hurried over to stop it. But by the time he arrived, Akane had collapsed and lay motionless. Ranma called out to her repeatedly, yet got no response. Moments later, Akane regained consciousness. Before Ranma could feel relieved, he noticed she had lost all her memories.